Hey everyone, today I'm going to take us through how to set up a Junior Blasters Centre. This is also a transferable skill to the Master Blasters program as well. So as we can see here, I've logged into PlayHQ, and as my club, I've landed straight onto the competitions page. For any programs that are under the Woolworths banner, we want to head down to Programs tab. Clicking that will give us the different options of programs to set up. Today we're going to do a Junior Blasters, so we're going to go into that. And we're going to go to whatever season we're currently in. So we're in 22-23. This is likely going to be the only option available for our clubs out there. We've just been test running this for a season or two, hence why it shows up. So this brings us to our landing page. For yourselves, if you haven't previously set up a registration form, it will come up with a blank grey box here that says set up form. Once it's set up, we're going to go manage for ourselves today. Still exactly the same process, still looks exactly the same. It's just because I've previously used this entity. So for the registration settings and this tab, all we need to know is our registration period and when we would like our registration to be open and closing. And we also need to know what fee we're wanting to charge. So from here, I'm going to say I'd like my registrations set from today. And I'm going to close them at the end of the year. So I'm actually going to leave that one there. Scrolling down, we don't need to worry about age limits, but we do need to look at the registration fees. So if we can look where my mouse is, we can see that that $75 base price of the program has already been preset and pre-allocated. Here's where we decide whether we're going to charge the recommended retail price of $99 or whether you'd like to charge something a little bit different. I've already put in $24, which takes us to the recommended retail price of $99. Scrolling down, we can see our custom fields have all been preset. We don't need to do anything with them. That provides us all that helpful information, such as if a participant potentially has an illness or an allergy we might need to change or adapt to. Where we found out about the program, it's always really helpful for us. Always a nice one is, what club do they support? Are they going to come see the Strikers this year? Are they going to come see the Renegades? Anything in between. So down here, this is where we've already set that they'll get their packs. They'll fill in all that information during their registration, and that will get sent directly to their house. So then we get to the overview section. So this, as you can see from the examples provided, this is where we can put in any overview or any additional information we would like our participants to know. I'm going to leave that blank for now. We're not going to worry about terms and conditions. They pre-set the Cricket Australia ones, so it's just if you have your own. The registration visibility, we'd like that to be set to visible, and as you can see by the green tick, it is. Hidden just means it won't be actually available to see when the registration dates are active. Once we've done that, we want to come up to the top right-hand corner and go update and save. So that's step one done. We've done that registration tab, tells us it's been updated. And as you can see here, tells us that registration is open, when it's going to be open and closing. And then here we provide a really useful registration link. So you can copy and paste this and send it to past participants, pop it on your website, put it on your social media, kind of spread it far and wide to kind of get the word out there that it is open, and we'll take them directly to the registration link as well. Helps with the trying to find it. So the second step is also a really important one. We want to go to the groups tab. So right next door to the left, clicking groups. And this is where we'll put in that location, times, number of sessions, start date, the gender, all of that type of thing. We'll pop that in here. So it's a really integral part to the setup process and is a requirement. Okay, so we are going to name ours. We're just going to name it Trinity Fridays Term 4 2022. So you can name this which one, whatever you'd like. We've selected the day, which is going to be a Friday. So we're ticking that one. We're going to run it for 8 weeks this year, so 8 sessions, and we're going to start it in October. Now, we're open to mixed genders. If you had a girls only program, you might wish to select it in here. So our venue and oval is also a really important part. When we click this, we can see that there's a lot of different options. I suggest we type in the first few letters. Comes up with Trinity Anglican College. That's the first Trinity of the list. If we scroll down, we're going to go to Evanston South. And in the oval section, you'll see I have multiple options, but it does depend on your venue. So this is all pre-organised. So if you are potentially running yours at a country location that has one town oval, you'll just have the one option. We're going to go 4 p.m, making sure we change that from 4 a.m. Be a bit cold. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So as you can see here, we've filled in our name, we've clicked the date that it's going to be running, the session number, the start date, gender, venue, oval if need be, start and end times, and group visibility, we want to switch that to visible. So the group visibility is what happens and is located in the registration form. So if there's just the one group, they'll automatically be given that one option. However, if you're a club that runs potentially 2 or 3 junior blasters a week, you might wish to decide that you might call one a Trinity Monday, a Trinity Friday, and a Trinity Sunday. So then when they go to register, while the pricing is all the same, they will get the options to select different groups. So they could be either the Monday group, the Friday group, or the Sunday group. Once we've filled in this information, we want to go straight back up to the top, create group on that top right-hand corner. Okay, so that has saved and it's brought us back to show us that that's our name. We've got 0 participants currently registered. It's visible. And this is where you can select to click all the information. And that is how you set up a Junior Blaster Centre. So nice and simple. All you need to do is fill in that registration tab and then the groups tab as well. The Cricket Blast shop is also located in the top right-hand corner if you wish to see that. And once you start getting some registrations flowing in, it will tell you here. And you can also have a look at the full list on the participants. But for general setup, registration tab first and then the groups tab. Thank you.